адал орындауга салтанатты түрдө ант этемин.
Of all the old republics of the ex-USSR, Kazakhstan was one of the first to declare its independence. On December the 16th, 1991, Nursultan Nazarbayev gave birth to the Kazakh nation, a free, pluralist, multi-denominational state. In spite of the complicated Soviet heritage, this country, one of the largest in the world, quickly built up the institutions and infrastructures necessary for its development. In January 2007, on the suggestion of President Nazarbayev, Kazakhstan adopted a new constitution, changing from a presidential administration to a parliamentary one. With its extraordinary natural resources, Kazakhstan today invests in sectors of the economy which tomorrow will ensure its future. Inaugurated in September 2006 by President Nazarbayev, the Alatau IT city near Almaty is just one recent example of the politics-driven desire for diversification.
Among the big international companies here, I would mention Siemens, Cisco Systems, Microsoft, Hewlett-Packard. And we would hope that other major telecommunications enterprises would be interested by our proposals. We also give great hope to local enterprise.
Covering over 340 hectares, Alatau IT City will be the most important high-tech zone in Central Asia when it's completed in 2012. In just over 15 years, Kazakhstan has become the region's economic and political leader at the crossroads between Europe and Asia. Without precedent or hesitation, young people have taken the initiative in every area, following the audacious and ambitious example which the country's new capital, Astana, represents today. Just a few hours by plane from Beijing, Frankfurt and Moscow, Astana enjoys an ideal geographical situation at the crossroads of all the world's economic hubs. Every year, $2 billion is invested in the construction of the capital, which already glitters and shines over all of Eurasia. Rising 97 meters above the ground, a height that echoes the year 1997 in which the transfer of the capital was decided, the Bayterek Tower was the first monument of the new Astana and today symbolizes the ambitious spirit of the nation. A steel nest cradles an immense glass globe at its summit, and this houses the handprint of its originator, Nursultan Nazarbayev, in a block of gold. Here, every day, hundreds of Kazakhstanis come, as it were, to show their support for the presidential projects. Astana, which means capital in Kazakh, was selected to be the heart of the country, and the Bayterek Tower is at the very center of Astana. The Bayterek Tower looks down on a city that accommodates countless institutions, ministries, embassies, the local headquarters of the world's largest companies, as well as a population that has more than doubled in a decade. Conceived by the superstar Japanese architect Kisho Kurokawa, the new part of Astana is separated from the old town of Tselinograd by the river Ishim, and building programs follow the lines of an urbanization plan that will soon cover more than 700 square kilometers. The most recent of all the big projects, a glass pyramid designed by the internationally renowned British architect Norman Foster, is a building dedicated to peace and harmony. At the top of the construction, a circular conference room dominates the city, allowing conference delegates a vertiginous view of the pyramid's interior. At its center, beneath the giant conference areas, the pyramid also houses a 1,500-seat concert hall where various national performing arts companies regularly perform. The site of the new capital was selected for its central position at the very heart of the Kazakh steppes. It was here centuries ago that the yurt, the famous wool tent that nomads used for generations, was born. Using the yurt motif, Norman Foster envisaged the future leisure park of Astana in the form of an immense translucent tent capable of sheltering swimmers even at the height of the continental winter. The Khan Shatiri is a monumental prospect opening up to the east of the Foster-designed pyramid. Its construction continues day and night. Coming from Turkey, China or Central Asia, thousands of workmen and engineers have been busy these past 10 years to build a city already regarded as the Dubai of the steppes. This impressive urban metamorphosis progresses at the rhythm of the building sites. Made of glass, gold and concrete, Astana, the new Eurasian capital, takes off.